Hello everyone, Scooter here. Welcome back to more Ocarina of Time. Last time, we completely dispelled the barriers surrounding Ganon's inner tower. Don't read into it. And this time, we will begin the ascent. So now... Coming on strong, aren't we? Now that we're at this point, basically, it's going to be a couple of gauntlets we have to trudge through in order to get up and through this place. Listen, no funny games, only funny sword. So yeah, it's a couple small gauntlets to get us up the entirety of this place, and then then that begins the final showdown. And really, I should probably just for the sake of keeping everything, you know, somewhat sane, I should probably use the sword they intend for you to do this entire game with. The change, I'll make sure to make the change noteworthy once we get there. Come on, put your guard down. Jump at me. Alright, come here. It's like I could see the timing of his attacks. Well, that worked out pretty well. It's like I could see the timing of when their animations end, and I keep trying to get a swipe in those. Anyway, though this technically isn't a traditional dungeon, there's no map or compass, you do still have a boss key to collect, so make sure you grab that before you leave this room. I understand it's a huge chest in the middle of the room, and it'd be kind of stupid to walk away from a huge chest in the middle of the room, but you just grab it. Anyway, this room, Iron Knuckles. I believe... Oh, that's bad. Oh, good, only one activated. If you're not careful, both the Iron Knuckles in this room can activate. But yeah, both the Iron Knuckles in this room can activate if you're not careful. So... I'm doing the cycle too fast, really. Okay, that one's done. Wow, hold on. Am I learning tech? Okay, I learned tech and then I immediately stupefied it. Hi. So if I just rush you down, can I just... Oh, you can just rush these things down. You can rush down the Iron Knuckles when they lose their armor? That's... I've never had that happen. I've never seen that happen. Did I find some new tech? Speedrunning community, help! Mom, help! I discovered new tech and I don't know what to do with it. Anyway. Now, even though we opened up the store, we're not at the end yet, but here's a quick refill room. Use it very sparingly, because if you fail, if you kind of hit a fail state in this upcoming area, you're going to want this stuff down here. So don't grab every single bottle here. You know who? Huh. Neat. Neat effect. This wasn't really here in the N64 version, so it's kind of cool. But anyway, as I was saying before I got distracted, who's playing that organ? I was at Ocarina. Who's playing that organ? It's hurting my ears. I know this tune. I know this tune. Aghanim, is that you? Nice digs. I especially like that rose-colored gem in the... Wait a minute. Well, as Zelda said, it is kind of true where the pieces of the Triforce reside. And this is currently a tale as old as time, so to say. Who has the Triforces? Hey, why'd you stop? The Triforce parts are resonating. They are combining into one again. The two Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago. I didn't expect they would be hidden with you two. And now, finally, all the Triforce parts have gathered here. These toys are too much for you. I suppose too much for you. I command you to return them to me. I can't help because of the wave's darkness. Can't get close. Sorry, Link. So, hey, what importance does that have, you might ask? Navi can't help you target Ganondorf. Run. Anyway, go ahead and just get yourself looking at Ganondorf. And, hey, remember Dead Man's Volley? You remember Dead Man's Volley. Anyway, when you stun him like this, shoot him with a light arrow. And go ahead and go to town at Ganondorf at that point. Now, the glitch that's kind of been... Oh god, get out. Now, the glitch that's kind of been instated since Link to the Past is still present in this fight, where if you want to use an empty bottle against Ganondorf to play this, this Dead Man's Volley, you can do that. Also, I kind of wish I had a better angle on this. Hey, this is fun. Oh, hey, we're done playing tennis. Cool talk. Although Navi can't, I'm just noticing out, Navi can help you. Navi can help you whenever Ganondorf is stunned by the Arrow of Light, so... Or I guess stunned by the end of the Dead Man's Volley. But yeah, you can use the empty bottle to do this fight. You can do the empty bottle, use the empty bottle to do this fight. Or you can use the bigger on sword. It doesn't matter. Basically, as long as you're using a weapon that strikes quickly and strikes horizontally. Okay, shoot. There we go, I hit. Okay, so Navi can't help you. Oh boy. So Navi cannot help you auto-target Ganondorf until you shoot the arrow at him. Got it. Anyway, now he may change up his pattern here a little bit. There, nope, not yet. So he may change things up a little bit here at one point, and I'll make sure to give you a little tactic to get through that. Anytime you want to play, stop playing Ganondorf. Good lord. Help the frame rate. I just kind of gave up targeting, by the way. Anyway, let's do this. Okay, no, it's not. Why are you not changing up your tactics? I know you have another attack, Ganondorf. And I'm prepared to give people tips on how to take care of it. I will say you can use the Mirror Shield to block these attacks, at least the N64 version. But it will not reflect it back automatically. Only a sword or glitch-wise, a bottle can do this for you. Oh, I got a hit. Alright, we're gonna get out now. And preface him. Now do the other one, please. Really? He has another attack. Actually, hold on. There, we're just gonna absorb that one. Just to show that you can use the Mirror Shield. Here it is. Charge up. And prepare. If you do a spin attack, you can knock back multiple of that attack back at him. It doesn't stun him for longer, but basically it's your best way to guard against that attack. Good thing I did that. The great evil Ganondorf, beaten by this kid? Still got the green blood issue, I see. Link. That's a problem. That is a problem, right? Dude, look what you did to the stained glass. We need that. It was cool looking. Bruh. Okay, I'll stop. Somehow unaffected by the millions of tons of shattering glass. Huh, he's dead. Fancy that. Alright, the rose quartz containing the princess. How does that one work? You know, just... How is that all work? You know, it's best not to question things. Ganondorf, pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods, and... You ever think you should stop talking at any point, Zelda? Because you should probably stop talking at some points. Link, listen to me. This tower will collapse soon. With his last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. I don't know, do we? I mean, I feel like it just kind of keeps the Triforce safe. But yeah, we're on a time limit. Not indicated by any health or anything like that. You're just on a time limit. Now watch for drop shadows while you're doing this and stick as close to Zelda as possible. If you get hit, Zelda freaks out and stops running. And you need Zelda because she knows how to open doors. And this time limit is very much strenuous. Now, again, watch for falling things. Be very cautious of falling things. And watch very closely. If you need to recover on anything, you can make a pit stop here, but you've got like 10 to 20 seconds to make your pit stop. Me, I don't trust myself, so I'm just gonna stay following Zelda. Also, Zelda flies. I feel like that's still a minor oversight. Cutscene immunity, lol. I feel like it's a minor oversight. Anyway. Zelda, you could have taken a... Oh, she actually took a direct route. I remember she takes a really convoluted route in one of these rooms. By the way, this is the room where we fought the Dark Nuts. Or the Iron Knuckles. I interchange their names constantly. Also, be careful falling down, because I think if you fall down, you have to restart either a segment or the entire escape sequence. So just be careful, please. For your own sanity. And in here... I know... Oh! So in here, you have a rematch against the Stal Knights, or Skeletons. Come at me again. I will tell you that you've got about a minute to finish this fight. Unfortunately, they don't really, like, give you the time of day you need to do that. I almost got him in the loop. There we go, got him in the loop. But yeah, you do have to... Thank you, Link. Let's hurry. You do have to finish that fight. You got about a minute and a half to finish that fight. Otherwise, you won't have enough time to finish the escape. But wait. How can a Stalfos reappear if... How can a Stalfos reappear to fight us if Ganondorf is dead? Questions for later. Oh god. Thanks. Oh, I think it's this room. Yeah. Zelda takes like the most convoluted route through this room. And if you hit any of those burning boulders on the floor, she will freak out. Now actually for an area coming up here, I'm going to switch... For something coming up here, get the right button. I'm going to switch over to the Biggoron sword again. Because of something that's going to happen right outside of this area. Yeah, stay close to Zelda. Ow. Stay close to Zelda. Don't get touched. Because again, she'll stop. It's only like a couple seconds, but you know, you keep getting hit. You keep stopping her, and slowly but surely you don't die. By the way, here's the bridge that was outside, and hold on. Zelda, not now. I missed. Dang it. Ah, boy. Please let go of me. I hit it somehow. Yeah, one less re-dead. By the way, this is the bridge that we could have seen from the entryway, which is right over there. This is the only time you can ever get up to this bridge unless you're using cheats. But anyway, with that, we are fast approaching the exit. Just, again, keep watching out for rocks. They will try and impede your movement, but wow. But hey, a light at the end of the tunnel. Hey Zelda, can we draw attention to the fact that there were 3 undead enemies that kind of stopped us from leaving this place? Don't you think if Ganondorf was, you know, out of power, those would not exist? I'm probably just overthinking things. Holy crap. We were almost in that. I should have saved that statement for now. Now we were on... Apparently Ganon's tower was a bouncy castle, and we just unplugged the hose. Even in the 3DS version, that's all it really looks like. Is it's just. Am I really taking all the tension out of probably one of the more serious scenes in the game? Yes. Why? I don't know. I still clown on this game. We'll talk more at length about that later on. It's over. It's finally over. Well, we did it. How are we going to get out of here, by the way? I couldn't help you before in battle. Navi, you literally had the Lord of all Darkness stopping you. What's that sound? I don't know. Listen, I haven't played any horror games, so I'm going to charge in blindly. Hang on. Why is there magic suddenly? Oh. Hey, you okay, buddy? You want to talk about it? Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Those are nice weapons. Good job, Link. Adept swordsman. So, yeah, he kind of knocked away the Master Sword. So, at this point in the fight, this time we fight together. Cool, but I don't have a sword. I'm going to tell you, at this point in the fight, we're going to get a couple things ready. First of all, Deku Nuts will help in this part of the fight. Secondly, if you don't have the Bigoron sword, use the Megaton hammer. But we have the Bigoron sword. Hi. Can't guard. Anyway, you're basically after his tail. He kind of has Bowser movement syndrome, so to say, where he just kind of swivels slowly. So if you can get his tail, that works. Also, another thing you can do: go get a target on him. You can shoot him in the head to stun him with the light arrows, and then come around to his back and hit him. This will become important later, I think. Okay, never mind. Deku Nuts don't work. Now, I do know the game talks about rolling between his legs. There was a strategy guide I had for this a while ago. You can roll between his legs to get a hit on him. So yeah, there are several ways to get around behind Ganondorf at this point to get a hit in. We're gonna, of course, roll through the legs because try and roll through the legs because that's the most flashy. Hi. And with that, we've done enough damage to him to weaken him, so we can go get the Master Sword. Okay, I thought we could attack. We can't. Wow. Oh boy, that was a problem. Anyway, now the game expects you to use the Master Sword for this. In fact, it will auto-equip it. You don't have to. You can use the Bigoron sword to do more damage quickly. But for theatrics and thematics, we're going to use the Master Sword. Now at this point, he's going to move faster. Hi. Yeah, he's going to move faster. It's going to be harder to get hit on him. But, so, with that knowledge, you know, you can use the Deku Nuts to stun him a little bit. Oh boy. Okay, never mind. Oh boy. I'm dancing between your legs, man. I won't lie to you. Like, doing this fight, even with a cheat on for infinite jumps, is impossible. It's kind of impossible and intimidating your first time around, but doing it again, it's kind of laughable. Because it's just, oh no, you swung your weapon, so did I. I actually also accidentally did a spin attack. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of, oh. Not good talk. I feel like I'm kind of just taunting him at this point, but with how I'm fighting him. Using my power to hold the evil king. Use your sword and deliver the final blow. I will say what's funny with this scene is imagine Kid Link during this part of this fight. Because the speedrunners have found a way to get to this fight as Kid Link and go fast. But anyway. Why is it always the forehead? Every single time they stab Ganondorf in the forehead. 6 stages, now! And... Are you tapped as well? Am I the only person that's not dead? Ancient Kratos of Hyrule. Now open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. We have summoned the rainbow. We summoned Skittles. Skittles is the real power that seals Ganondorf all this time. Apparently Ganon/Ganondorf's real weakness is cavities. I've taken all tension out of this cutscene at this point. Everybody who loves Ocarina of Time now hates my existence. You. Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages. Curse you, Link! Someday, when this seal is broken, this is when I will exterminate your descendants! As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. So yeah, for the longest time, Ocarina of Time was kind of seen as the starting point to a lot of Zelda timeline-wise, and then Skyward Sword came out. Because of lines like that. Thank you, Link. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world. For a time. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. Thank you! I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it too. So anybody want to answer the question why this is their Zelda right now? Because, you know, I'm kind of seeing a lot of damning evidence. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Link, give the ocarina to me. Do you want this? Did you want this potato one that I got given by my friend when I was 7? Because that's cool. No, Link, the Ocarina of Time. Damn it. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. Nice catch, 22. Okay. By the way, you never taught me how to play this thing. Peace has returned to Hyrule. It is time for us to say goodbye. Well, goodbye for now. Now go home, Link. Regain your lost time. Home, where you are supposed to be. The way you are supposed to be. Are you sure? I kind of get bullied by this one nerd constantly. Well, eventually you have to set things straight, right? And with this is how we do that. Thank you, Link. Goodbye. Goodbye, Zelda. So, Ocarina of Time as a whole. I know I've kind of been ragging on this game a lot. Even though I know a lot of people, especially even from my own age group, for a lot of people, this is a lot of people's favorite Zelda. And I rag on this game a lot. And I know I down-talked it because I said it took a lot of things from Link to the Past, which, when you play both games, there's a lot of things that make you think that this is basically Link to the Past 3D. But even so, it did some things that were unique to itself, and even then, I feel like it actually opened up the world of storytelling that Zelda does with each of its entries now. Like I would say that a lot of people who love the story of Zelda games, myself included, have to turn to Ocarina of Time when it comes to the writing for the series. Because yeah, Link to the Past had writing in it, but even myself, I kind of wrote all that writing off because it was not very well fleshed out and was very brief. But a lot of the screen direction and writing for Ocarina of Time did set a precedent going forward for Zelda games. So I will at least give Ocarina of Time that, in that it did set the groundwork for a lot of storytelling in Zelda games. And I will say that even so, like, Ocarina of Time, if it didn't solidify some returning characters, it brought us about a bunch of characters that would constantly keep reappearing in one incarnation or another, constantly, throughout the Legend of Zelda series. Like, I believe this game, I could be wrong on this, even though Link to the Past was the only other game before this, right before this one. Impa wasn't really around in the Legend of Zelda series until this entry. Ruto, Friendly Zoras, the Gorons, the Kokiri, the Gerudo, all those races of Hyrule weren't in Zelda series until this. And I want to make sure I point out Friendly Zoras, because Zoras have been around since the first Zelda, just that they were always hostile. But it also brought about other human NPCs that are mainstays in the series in some regard. I think the Happy Mess Salesman comes about, the Postman keeps popping up in one incarnation or another. Talon, Marin, keep popping up in the series. And just, yeah, a whole bunch of like characters either keep popping up in the series as a whole, started here. And if they don't keep popping up, well, they still exist in some capacity somewhere. Even somebody as minor as the music box man. So I will say what Ocarina of Time probably did. Ocarina of Time overall probably gave us proper story development and gave us returning characters that the series has long time running. I'm still not entirely over the fact that a lot of the set pieces from this game really borrowed a lot from Link to the Past, but hey, that's my personal gripe, and that's something that I will probably gripe about until I forget what Link to the Past was. I feel like they did a lot better with the score in this segment of the game. Hey, Mito. Your friend's overhead. Same with you, King Zora. Your daughter's up there. There they go. I feel like they did a better job remixing this end credits segment, the music and score for this end credits segment, because I want to say it was just like that happy, jaunty tune that was there, but for the entirety of this end credits sequence. I could be wrong. There's a good chance I am wrong. But yeah, the 5 sages. Raru's just not here for some reason. The 5 sages just chill out here. It has just dawned on me that of the sages we saved, Daruni is the only man amongst the group. I've just not realized this. Weird, isn't it? Anyway. Well, we're no longer sealed, and the Master Sword is no longer needed. Time has been saved, and by some weird timeline shenaniganry, Ganondorf no longer exists. I guess we're done here. Navi? Navi, where are you going? I guess we never were a Kokiri to start with, so we don't need a fairy, huh? Everybody can go home, back to how it was before this all went down. And with that, that is... Come on, let me time this right. The end. Dang it. Oh, right, this scene. Well, there's still one last thing we need to address. Zelda, I suppose you won't know. This version of you wouldn't know because timeline wibbly wobbly, but hey, you probably want to stop spying. You know, stop getting yourself into things you don't know how to handle yet. I don't know. Just take that from me. I've seen what happens when you keep spying on people. And that is the end. Okay. In the original N64 release, it would just put in big orange letters, the end, right there. But I'm pretty sure we have Grezzo credits now. Yep, we do. So, going forward at this point, we're now specifically in the 3D part of this. I'm not going to give an overall impressions of the 3D portion of Ocarina of Time, because I'm not done with the 3DS portion of it. If I'm thinking correctly, or if I know correctly, once you beat the main game, you don't have to get 100%, but once you beat the main game of Ocarina of Time, you get access to Master Mode, which was a mode that the West did not see first until a promotional disc that came with the GameCube. But Grezzo have taken that Master Mode and included it in the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time. So how it's going to happen going forward is with Master Mode is I'm going to play through the entirety of Master Mode. I'm probably not going to focus a lot on the optional things that are not needed. I might still get the Bigoron sword, but I'm not going to focus on the... I will not be focusing on the... I'll probably not focus on anything that's the same, video-wise. Like, if something is the same between the original version of Ocarina of Time and Master Mode, that is not going to be included in the video series. But due to you, a lot of you guys saying you would like to see it, we're going to have Master Mode starting immediately, and I mean tomorrow immediately, after this video. I'll probably title it something else, just to keep things broken up, so people who just want the original Ocarina of Time series can have that. But how I'm going to handle Master Mode is I'm going to treat it a lot like I did with Breath of the Wild, for any of you who saw that series. I'm going to sit down and just record, and I do mean record a lot. I record a lot of this stuff. I'm going to just record in bulk. I will come in post-production and give an intro and outro to each episode. And I'm just going to do straight recording as much as I can at a time. Man, don't show me Iwata's name. It makes me sad every time. So, everyone, return back tomorrow for the beginning of Master Mode. Also, even though I could just leave it on this and make it nice, I just want to see if I actually unlocked it. I want to see that message. There it is. You can now play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D Master Quest. What you can expect going forward for Master Quest or Master Mode is dungeons are incredibly different and some other things are different. But I'll see you for that next time. Everyone, thank you so much for watching this episode of Ocarina of Time. And come back next time, tomorrow, for Master Quest. I'll see you folks then. Take care.